Well, hello, it's Trudy from Hot Patterns, and yes, we are back after a long hiatus. And I thought I'd just hop in and give you a couple of updates so that you know where we are, what we're doing, and why we're doing it. The first thing is, I keep getting emails and questions as to when are you going to put some new patterns out? This is a very good question. I'm working on new patterns all the time. Unfortunately, I had a bit of an eye issue last year. This eye here managed to almost detach the retina. Yay! So it's much better now, but my vision is still a little compromised, so it's a bit slow going. However, I do have new patterns lined up for you, and I'll start releasing the first one of those probably later in September, so that'll be lovely. Okay, so on to the meat of this, which is, why are you only offering your patterns as downloads? Okay, good question. I'm going to tell you why. There are three basic reasons for this. One is we went to downloads when we all went into lockdown, kind of March 2020. And when we wanted to go back to do printed patterns, we found we had a few obstacles. Most of our folding fairies have always, well, historically been part-time college students. They've been in here a little while, do the folding, and off they go. And of course, when lockdown hit, they all went home. And you can't blame them. I would want to go home too. So getting replacement staff has been a challenge, especially if you're in the US. You'll know that it's very difficult to get staff at the moment. And here in sunny Sarasota in Florida, it's extremely tricky. So finding new staff has been really, really difficult for us. But that we could overcome if we didn't come to problem number 2, which is our paper. Our printing machines only use one kind of paper. Trust me, they only use one. And that particular paper has gotten very, very expensive and, more importantly, very difficult to source. We always traditionally kind of piggybacked our orders onto bigger companies' orders. You know, a company like Quick Print or, you know, Kinko's or whoever, or local government offices, we piggyback our order onto theirs. Well, we can't do that anymore because it's in very, very short supply. And as I say, it's very expensive. So getting our paper is really, really tricky. I mean, a 2-year shutdown of global supply chains, who knew? Who knew it would cause such a problem? So yes, we've got staffing issues, can't really get them, difficult to get the paper, and also shipping. Shipping is just a nightmare at the moment. The prices keep going up. We keep trying to eat the costs, but we can't keep doing it indefinitely. So for the moment, until we can get our paper supply more stable and back to a reasonable price, until we can get some more staff in at a reasonable price, we are staying with downloads. I know not everyone likes them. I don't always like them, if I'm honest. I like to open a nice big, envelope and go, ooh, pretty new pattern. But there are huge advantages to having downloads. The first thing is you have instant gratification. You order it and it comes to your inbox, you have it straight away. And you know, if you're a creative person, that 3 o'clock in the morning impulse will hit, you just want it now, so you can get it now. They are greener, they're much greener. There's no carbon footprint involved in them being printed or shipped or delivered to you. So that's a real big plus. And we can keep the prices lower as well, so yay. The final thing to say about downloads is, the useful thing about them is, if you want to reprint just a chunk of them, maybe just a collar or a cuff or a pocket, you can do that. You can just go in and do that when you have to trace anything off. And you can print them off as many times as you want. You can download them as many times as you want as well. We don't put restrictions on that at all. So that's why we are doing only downloads for now. As soon as we can bring back printed ones, we will. And when it comes to new patterns, I'm working on it, I promise, and you'll have them very, very soon. So once again, Trudy from Hot Patterns, yay, thank you for watching, and enjoy your sewing.